Okay, we're back again. Last time I was trying to get myself reacquainted with where I was and what I was doing. I believe I was pondering not this problem. It's valid. Um, it's like video output dealloc. Yeah, this problem. The problem of how to shut down correctly. And I forgot to hook up my music. It's pretty important. How can we do dev work without some beats playing? Yeah, of how to signal to the output thread. Well, how to have the UI thread signal to the output thread that it should shut itself down, and then have the output thread signal back to the UI thread that it's shut down, and so a new one can be spawned. I don't think I want to. I don't really want to work on that today, so I don't think I will. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. But when I was trying to figure out what I still needed to do other than do that, I realized that actually it was totally working. It totally worked correctly. It sounded like there was no audio, but that's just because the audio is really quiet. Like when I'm recording, I usually. No. So when I'm recording, I usually have a 12 decibel volume filter, which dramatically increases the volume. But when I'm recording over here, there's no filter at all. So it's just really quiet, and it sounded like there was no audio. But once I played the file again, but ran it through an audio filter to boost the volume, it sounded like a recording. It sounded fantastic. Which means it's time to work on quality of life things. The fundamentals are all in place and working. So we should really be focusing on quality of life. I don't know what change I made. Why does it? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we should be focusing on quality of life, which means a couple of things. It means making it fast is one thing. Since we're currently recording at about 12-ish frames a second, that's about as quick as we can go. Making it fast is mainly a job of setting up X correctly, because currently we're just grabbing the image data every time. We should be setting up the composite backing buffer, which maybe already exists, but probably doesn't. And then we should also be grabbing shared memory, not asking for a get image every single time and handling that. Another quality of life thing that I really need is error reporting. So I imagine when I'm not, because the next project I'm working on is not going to be it's not going to be FFmpeg based. Actually, it might be, but it probably won't be FFmpeg based. So I'm probably not going to have the problem I do now, where a segfault in my program takes down my recording setup, which is still going. But if something does go wrong and recording stops, or we skip some frames, or our frames per second drop dramatically, or whatever, something happens, I want to be able to be notified of it, preferably with like a pop-up box or something. I don't know if the best way to do that is just to make a new X window. Since we have all the information of the X context already, I mean, not literally here, but in the program, the best thing might actually just be to create a new X window. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to have to because something needs to come up on the screen. That'll be a bit more of a bigger change though. We're going to be replacing all of these warns and error X's with some actual code to handle errors. Oh yeah, I remember this. The other thing is we have a lot of to-dos. 80. We could work on that. Did I do that twice? I guess so. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I really want to do any of those things today. Let's work on making it faster because even if I don't even if I don't have the quality of life stuff, if we make this fast enough to actually use, then I can move on to other projects and come back to this like in my own time or just whenever I'm vibing working on this in particular or whenever I have a specific need. But until we can record faster than 12 frames a second, I just really don't think I can use this. So let's work on that. Yeah, this stuff. So when we'll want to do this, we'll want to do this when we know a window and we'll want a pixmap for it. And then we'll need to capture the X event for unmap and map, I believe. I think, because I think what happens is when it's unmapped, it stays in the backing buffer, I think, but I don't think it gets written to that pix. Let's bring up the documentation. X11 documentation. This one. What a throwback. And by that one, I mean not that one. Composite. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, don't we just want to do this? Or do I don't think I need to do this. A good question is... Oh, maybe I do. It makes the pixmap a reference to the off-screen storage for window. Even if window is unmapped. Oh, maybe I don't need to do this at all. Oh no, I think I do, because I'll need to do this for when the window's unmapped, I think. Yeah. The window will get a new pixmap allocated each time it is mapped or resized. Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. But I think we'll need to do this. And all future children of window. Yeah, I think that's what I want. The painting of the window background during window manipulation. I don't really know what that means. Yes. Why would that not be true? Only one client? Yeah. Okay. The root window may not be redirected. Cringe, because that's kind of what I want. Okay, so I think I want to redirect every window and then do this so that, well, and create a pixmap and then associate the two. And then instead of getting the window image data, I want to get the pixmap data rather. Okay, and we'll see if that improves frame rate. So we've got redirect window. I kind of want to redirect sub window. I don't need to map it. Actually, I might, but we'll come back to that. Yeah, the map and then the circulate. Yeah. I don't really want to do that, but I might have to. Yeah, so I more or less want to copy this, I guess, still here. Yeah, and I'll just clip out the bits that I don't need. Whoops. And so it's under no window, no X window, yeah. Yeah, and then here we'll need to also store the pixmaps, which Windows roots, is it pixmap T? Pixmaps, because we'll need those. Oh, it's the capacity, yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. So I want X context dot, okay, how do I want to do this? Yeah, substructure notify. Yeah, definitely. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to so if this can fail, that's fine. If map window map is not quite right. It's, I'm gonna have to recopy that stuff, but whatever. It's not map, it's redirect, I guess. Redirect X window. And then we'll do this on this window. How do I know if it's an error? Are they invalid IDs? (32-bit value). The top 3 bits are guaranteed to be 0. Okay, yeah, so we can do -1. And then here we can do error handling. And then here we can go pixmaps X context number of windows equals PID.